And sometimes in this position, it would not be accomplished. It might be a little bit negative because there's nothing less tangible to play for. No matter what happens in Notre Dame, the BCS out, and probably whether you win into that or not, it's going to the same bowl either way. So what do you tell your players are at stake now?
Well, it's really not that hard for us because, whether it's a BCS bowl game or it's not a BCS bowl game, it's still about week to week at Notre Dame. And I mentioned this to you guys before. Whether you're playing for the national championship or not, it's really one game. It's trying to get to a national championship, and next year, obviously, playoffs. So whether you're playing in Miami or New Orleans or whatever the destination is, they're all runner-up games. So it's really about the next game and winning the next game. So that's really the focus of this team, and in particular for our seniors. So the single-minded focus of the group is playing at home for the last time, making certain that we send them out winners, and beating BYU. So it's really immaterial relative to where that destination is.
Brian, how do you think Lou held up Saturday?
Pretty good. He's fought through it. He was, clearly, a guy that wants to win. His competitive spirit was out there, and he played a lot of snaps, a lot more than we thought he could, but he didn't want to come out of the game.
He got knocked down late, seemed to be a little slow to get up. Was that just the tendonitis flaring up again at that?
No, I just think, the wear and tear of the whole game, playing a lot of football, but no, he was battling in there, and he was a little short-handed there after the second quarter. He was trying to pick up for some young guys that were lining up next to him.
Specifically, how many snaps did he play? Do you have a number on that?
It was in the 60s.
When you went to a specialty defense, in a passing situation, Carlo moved down to a nose guard type. I mean, how much of an emergency situation is that, and how did he handle that?
We were pulling the ripcord on that one. That was emergency of emergency. We didn't envision that, but it was really our next best option of getting somebody that knew the stunts that we wanted to run in that nickel package. And as a senior, he knew the fronts and the calls, so we could, execute what we wanted to execute. So it was, and we knew that we were really thin in those situations. At that point, Isaac had rolled his ankle, Jerron had rolled his ankle, and we were really down to a situation where, we had to kind of draw it up on the sideline.